Charles Rangel Fast Facts. Here's a look at the life of former US Congressman Charles Rangel, who represented New York from 1971 to 2017. Personal birth date, June 11, 1930. Birthplace, New York, Harlem. Birth name, Charles Bernard Rangel. Father, Ralph Rangel Sr. Mother, Blanche, Wharton. Rangel. Marriage, Alma, Carter, Rangel, July 26, 1964. Present, children, Stephen and Alicia. Education, New York University, B.S., 1957, St. John's University, J.D., 1960. Military service, U.S. Army, 1948 to 1952. Religion, Roman Catholic. Timeline 1948 to 1952, in the U.S. Army, receives the Purple Heart and Bronze Star with Valor, while serving in Korea. 1961 to 1962, Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York. 1966 to 1970, Member of the New York State Assembly, representing the 72nd District in Central Harlem. November 3, 1970, is elected to the House of Representatives to represent New York's 18th District. January 3, 1971 – January 3, 2017, U.S. Representative for New York. 1973 to 1974, member of the House Judiciary Committee during the impeachment hearings for President Richard Nixon. 1974 to 1975, co-founder and chairman of the Congressional Black Caucus. 1975, first African American to serve on the House Ways and Means Committee. 1983 to 1993, chairman of the House Select Committee on Narcotics Abuse and Control. 1996 to 2007, ranking Democratic member of the House Ways and Means Committee. 2005, receives the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Jackie Robinson Foundation. 2007 March 3, 2010, first African American chairman for the House Ways and Means Committee. April 3, 2007, Rangel's book, And I Haven't Had a Bad Day Since, From the Streets of Harlem to the Halls of Congress, is published. September 5, 2008, Rangel's lawyer, Lenny Davis, announces that Rangel unknowingly failed to report approximately $75,000 in income from a beach house he owns in the Dominican Republic. September 24, 2008, the House Ethics Committee announces it is establishing an ethics panel to investigate Rangel. November 4, 2008, re-elected to a 20th term, serving New York's 15th District. February 25, 2010, Rangel is admonished by the House Ethics Committee for accepting trips to the Caribbean that were paid for by corporate interests and is ordered to repay the money. March 3, 2010, announces he is stepping down as chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee until an ethics investigation is complete. July 22, 2010, the House Ethics Committee finds that Rangel violated ethics rules. July 29, 2010, the House Ethics Committee formally charges Rangel with 13 counts of violating House rules and soliciting funds for a project, not disclosing financial papers, not paying taxes on a home in the Dominican Republic, and improper use of a rent-subsidized apartment. November 2, 2010, wins re-election with 80% of the vote. November 15, 2010, Rangel walks out of the House Ethics trial. The ethics panel wraps up its case. November 16, 2010, a House Ethics Subcommittee finds Rangel guilty on 11 charges against him. December 2, 2010, the House votes to censure Rangel. March 23, 2012, Rangel and his campaign agree to pay a $23,000 civil penalty in a settlement over the use of a rent-stabilized apartment as his campaign headquarters, according to Federal Election Commission documents. May 7, 2012, returns to Capitol Hill for the first time since February 9, after recovering from a back injury and viral infection. June 26, 2012, claims apparent victory in the Democratic primary with 45% of the vote, compared with New York State Senator Adriano Espaillat, who received about 40% in the latest count. June 30, 2012, ballot issues arise after the June 26 primary and new unofficial numbers released by the New York City Board of Elections show Rangel ahead of New York State Senator Espaillat by only 2 percentage points. 44% to 42%, with just 802 votes separating them, and more than 3,000 votes unaccounted for. July 7, 2012, at the end of the ballot count, the New York City Board of Elections announces that Rangel received 18,940 votes in the June 26 primary, beating State Senator Espaillat, who received 17,950 votes. November 6, 2012, is re-elected to a 22nd term with 91% of the vote. As a result of redistricting, Rangel will represent the new 13th district, which stretches from East Harlem to the Northwest Bronx. November 4, 2014, is re-elected to a 23rd term with 87% of the vote. February 24, 2016, confirms that he will retire from Congress in January 2017. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.